Health is hearty. Health is harmony. Health is happiness. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. Dream big. Wake up. Take the first step into the unknown. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. When you procrastinate, you become a slave to yesterday. Karma is given, not to those who ask, but to those who ask of nothing. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. Be like seeds. Do not see dirt thrown at you as your enemy, but as ground to grow. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. Enchantment lies in everyday moments if you are observant. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. Growth is in a series of mistakes. That's the only way you learn. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Changing is what people do when they have no options left. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. Life is too short when you think of the length of death. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. Life is like an onion. You peel it off one layer at a time, and sometimes you weep. Be sure to place your feet in the right place, then stand firm. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. The penalty for procrastination is the loss of hopes and dreams. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. Do not fear the thorns in your path, for they draw only corrupt blood. As for methods of prayer, all are good as long as they are sincere. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Life is not measured by what you have. It's measured by what you give. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation, appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend, march swiftly to places where you are not expected. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. Settle one difficulty and you keep 100 away. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. The most important person you meet in life is your highest self. Prioritize your physical and mental health. They are your most valuable assets. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Gratitude creates hope, and hope activates the law of attraction. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. To be alone is to be different. To be different is to be alone. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. If those at your top are weak, your bottom will be rotten. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. You have to notice the truth in order to be able to avoid it. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. If it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. The only limits for tomorrow are the doubts we have today. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. If you don't build your own dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. Wake up with determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. More powerful than the will to win is the courage to begin. It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. The way to screw up somebody's life is to give them what they want. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be.